Welcome back, babes. So, as you can see, I have these two little ugly braids in my hair, just going straight to the back. And here is the wig from Ririhair. So it is like their deep wave hair. Y'all, this hair was extremely soft. As you can see, it has these wig combs on the inside, and then also like a wig strap. So I have not seen any videos on YouTube of how to properly install the wig strap, y'all. So it just hasn't been working out for me. So yeah, I'm just gonna install this the old-fashioned way. Well, not really that old, but yeah, we're just gonna get right into this. So I'm actually just pulling back the hair, as you can see, with my little duckbill clips, which I actually found at Marshall's, y'all. So I mean, they're fairly inexpensive anyway in a beauty supply store, but I found a pack of 8 for like $2 at Marshall's. Go get it, right? So anyway, taking my Gotta Be Glue spray. I'm sure you guys have seen this method 1,000,001 times from me. You will continue to see it because it does the job each and every time. So this will be a good time to practice, ladies. If you are having trouble with your wigs, I know it can be very annoying to install. So I'm just trying to do more videos that really show you how to kind of get into it. It's really not hard at all. I know it sounds like crazy coming from me, right? But I promise it's really easy. You literally just spray the area, hold it down, hold the blow dryer really close to it. You can, go from warm heat to hot heat to low heat. You just want to make sure that it feels tight. You will literally feel it not moving on your head. Like, you'll feel it. If you mess it up, it's okay. Just add a little bit more spray and keep going. If you feel like, you've added too much spray, take a little bit of water, loosen it up, take the blow dryer. I promise it will go back and stay like no other. So you don't have to worry about the cake up or the buildup like you do with the Gotta Be Glue gel and things like that, or even the Ghost Bond, y'all, because people mess up Ghost Bond and they don't like to acknowledge it. But I'm just here to help. So hopefully these types of videos definitely help you out for beginners, because yeah, it's the best way that I can install it. So pretty quick. I think it takes maybe about 10 minutes to just kind of set everything out. Now the wig did come bleached already. I didn't have to do any plucking. Like, literally, I took this wig straight out of its packaging. I did a quick little cold wash. So I literally just like dampened it with some water and some, I believe it was conditioner in a spray bottle, the one I usually use in other videos. But yep, just wet it down, brush it through, allowed it to air dry, and this is what it looks like. So I'm all about the effortless hair right now. That's what I'm going for. So you'll see that in this video. So taking some argan oil, cream of nature mousse, as I always use, right? And just literally smoothing around the hairline. I'm going to go ahead and just kind of fix up my edges a little bit. Like I said, I didn't have to do any plucking to it. So these wigs are ready to go. That was a really great trait that I was looking at. Just when I was just looking at the, I guess their website and things like that, I noticed that they had some really nice quality wigs in the way that they were plucked and bleached and things like that. So I thought that was good. Definitely wanted to try this company out. I was so excited when they contacted me. And then of course the quality of the hair is amazing. So I have not tried to straighten this hair. I won't actually be doing that because, like I said, I'm all for the effortless look, especially now that it's fall / going into winter. You definitely just don't want to be wetting your hair every single day. Like, effortless is always going to work. So this would even be cute if you cut it into like a shoulder length bob. Yes, y'all, this would be lit. So I'm actually going to be doing a half up, half down. I've really been loving that style, especially when I like the hairline of wigs. So as you can see, I mean, I don't have any makeup on, right? Obviously, that's okay. But you can definitely get away with just like doing a flip over. And as you can see, the parting area on this is just fine, even with the bleached knots. And if you wanted to go in with a little concealer powder, you definitely could, to just kind of brighten up that area. But y'all, I literally have 2 chunky braids up under this and it's laying flawlessly. So, the whole wig nude cap, it's awesome, but it's never actually needed if you do have your knots bleached like appropriately and the lace is the proper color. So you can definitely get away with not having to take the extra step. Don't let, us YouTubers fool you into thinking that's the only way to wear the lace, because I've seen it done and it still looks like trash. So yeah, just, take some advice here. Do what feels good to you and whatever makes you comfortable. So I'm actually just smoothing up the hair with some mousse, as you can see. You can usually use whatever you want. Water, to me, makes the hair a little bit too wet. The mousse actually dries more like if you were to spray like hairspray and mix that with water. That's kind of how I take mousse. And so it smooths it over really nice and keeps it shiny. So that's a good trick. If you don't want to use this, another one of my favorites is Nairobi. Now that one is more excuse me, y'all, I'm actually cooking, so that's the oven. But another one of my favorites is Nairobi. So that one's a more of a professional brand, but it does leave your hair really, really soft if that's one you want to use. But if not, Cream of Nature is really cheap. I think it's like $3 or $4 for that container, and I usually have it for like 3 or 4 months. So just going around my hairline with a towel, a wet towel, just because I'm about to do my makeup, and usually that area gets a little bit tacky, so I just wanted to move that. And this is what the hair looks like. So really, really cute, soft, effortless. The waves look really, really nice. It's bouncy, flowy, like it looks good, y'all. Even the ends were fine. It's definitely a true deep wave. I've gotten a lot of deep waves that are just like more curly than wavy. This was a true wave, so I really, really like that. And let me know how you feel about it in the comment section below. They do have really, really good prices, so definitely check it out. But jumping right into the makeup, I'm taking my Fresh Rose Hydration Deep Hydration Mask. It's not even a mask, it's a moisturizer. So I love this stuff. Then I'm going right over the top of that with my Melanie Mills Gleam in the color Rose Gold, just to really act as a primer. Y'all, I love this stuff. It literally blurs your pores and make your skin looks really, really flawless. Taking my NARS Tahoe Radiant Foundation just to go all over my skin, of course. And y'all, I have not used my fingers in a very long time. I used to only apply my foundation with my hands just because it really, really gets into the skin. And as you can see, this foundation did match really well at the bottom of my face, but apparently my forehead is dark. So what's going on? So I did have to kind of correct that and, you know, just kind of make the product work for me. But it looks really, really good. Ultimately, I did end up going over everything with a beauty blender just to really, really smooth it out and just make sure that everything was fully blended. But just with one layer, I literally got some really, really good coverage. And as you can see, my skin is kind of breaking out. It's acting a little bit crazy, but that's okay. Actually, I haven't been doing anything with my skin as far as like a skincare routine, so I think that could be adding to it, the hormones and a bunch of other stuff. So no worries. But I am going in with my Age Rewind Concealer in the color Medium just to kind of brighten that up. And then, of course, Warm, is this Warm Honey? I believe that's the name of it, by LA Girl Pro Conceal, just to kind of clean up my brows a little bit. I didn't like the shape of them today, but it's okay. I'm just going to go with it. I did like the color, though, so I used the Anastasia Dip Brow in the color Chocolate, so really, really like that. It does kind of have those red undertones just to kind of brighten you up, you know, if you don't want such a heavy or dark brow. So definitely consider when you're having really dark hair, you can definitely lighten up your brows. It's nothing wrong with that. So taking a little bit of the concealer and just applying it to my forehead, just a tiny bit. I didn't want to go overboard or anything. And my beauty blender is dirty, y'all. So, you know, that's just a whole nother story of what's going on with my skin. Like, come on, I need to get together. I really do. I've been so like all over the place, y'all. Like, oh Lord. But anyway, yeah, so this looks good. I'm just blending it out. It's like the perfect nude kind of beige concealer color. It's so pretty, so pretty. Wish they had more colors, but nevertheless, going in with my Kat Von D translucent setting powder. If you guys know me, you know that I freaking love this stuff. I used to use Sasha Buttercup, and then like I think it's the Cosmetics translucent powder, but it never actually stayed. I think I was just forcing myself to like it, but I truly do love this one. So I have oily skin. It works like a dream, and I always just let it sit on my face while I do my my eyeshadow, just, you know, to really make sure that everything is locked in, and it never over dries my skin, so I'm good. Taking my Morphe palette here, as you can see, I'll make sure to try to at least give you the details on my palette, or just visit Morphe.com, right? So I'm taking this yellow shade. I did go ahead and just point out what I was going to be using, so more so like those orange tones, and then a yellow as that base background color, going in with a deeper orange just to kind of be able to really blend out the colors. I'm going to be going for a base color of like this really bright and bold orange. I really wanted to go for a deeper burnt orange look, but by the time I applied the bright orange, it was already too late. Like that color was not changing, but you'll kind of see throughout the video what I mean. It ended up coming off a little bit more coral, so apparently I should have done I guess a swap to at least see what the true color payout was like, because yeah, I mean it came out okay, but just definitely not what I was going for, so I made it work, guys. So I'm definitely going back in with the yellow and that light orange just to really blend out the edges of this. And depending on your eye shape, my eyeshadow tends to look like, you know, I'm doing this kind of wings area look, but it's just the shape of my eyes. So you definitely want to go with your shape, whatever works best. It's always going to look the most natural on your face. So don't be afraid to go, you know, and use some color. That is okay. We're just playing with makeup at this point. So I'm actually taking my ColourPop. Y'all, I love the ColourPop eyeliner, you know, like pencils and things like that. They are so creamy and smooth. I've had this one for about 2 years. Now, I don't think you're supposed to have makeup that long. I don't know, but it still works like a dream. Like, y'all don't understand. It goes on so smooth. I actually wanted to do like a wing liner, so this did make it a little bit more difficult. So I just kind of went with one straight across, nothing too crazy. And then I just popped on some lashes, removed that translucent powder, went in with my MAC Deep Dark powder, and then of course my Juvia's palette. Took some blush in the color like coral, and then I'm just brightening up my cheeks, and then right up under the eye, I'm taking that same base color just to go ahead and kind of line the bottom lash line there. You know, really to not really smoke it out because it's not a smoky color, but you see what I mean. So I'm taking the yellow shade and just kind of doing the same thing I did on the top at the bottom. And I'm going in with some mascara. I believe this was just like a Maybelline, little cheap mascara, nothing crazy. And of course some coconut oil to kind of get those lips together, girl. Should have actually used a real lip gloss, right? And this is the look. So you can definitely stop here if you would like, and just kind of wear this nice, bright look in the fall. It's completely up to you. My backdrop kind of clashed a little bit, but nevertheless, definitely enjoyed the look. So definitely let me know what you think down below. Give this video a thumbs up, guys. It's so pretty. So I definitely like the way that my skin turned out on this. Everything was even and straight to the point. I opted out of a highlighter, as you can see, but I did have another lip option if you definitely want to check that out. Here goes, babes. So don't really know how I felt about this. I actually was going for a deeper brown, y'all. Obviously my colors were off. Like, I don't know what was going on. I was filming kind of late, but nevertheless, just going in with the NYX brown lip liner. Should have gone with the even darker one, the ColourPop one, but I couldn't find it at the time. Then I'm taking my Unveil by Rihanna. This is just a Fenty lip glosses or lipsticks that go matte. And of course just putting that all over my lips, which it does not spread evenly. I wanted to like this so much, but it just did not give me an even spread. But nevertheless, I actually would have rather just go with a clear gloss, keep it moving. But yeah, let me know what you feel about it. Like I said, I definitely enjoy the hair. Make sure to check the link down in the description box below so that you can check it out, see if it's within your price range. And I love you guys so much. Stay pretty.